Hi, sister.
Hi, sister. That was very James Charles of us.
I don't want that. Sorry.
God.
No, keep it in. Keep it in. That's not our brand. 2 seconds in, I'm wiping my
We
eyes.
haven't even started.
Okay, that's fine.
Good golly gosh. Okay.
Oh, that's very Gretchen from Real Housewives of Orange County, which is also bad.
I've never seen Orange County.
You don't want to see her on there. I mean, you want to see Orange County, but you don't want to see her on there.
I haven't heard the greatest things on the talk.
Yeah,
however.
no.
I saw a TikTok the other day that was like, I'm talking to someone about a show and they're like, oh, do you watch, X? And I'm like, oh yeah, but I've never seen it. I just am so deep in the internet that I've seen so many clips that I could confidently talk about said show. That's how I feel about some of the housewives. Like I've only ever seen Jersey and some of New York and Beverly Hills, but only to a certain point.
We have some beef because you haven't watched Atlanta, but that's okay.
I know you want me to so badly, and like I feel as though one day I will, but it hasn't gotten me to the point. Like I haven't gotten to a point in my content where I am lacking.
But I know what you mean. Like that show with the girl, it's like kind of like Dance Moms, and the lady is like, it's like a pageant show.
Her name's Kim. And I also see her on
That's
TikTok.
how I feel about that show. Like I feel like I know that show.
One of my
She's
favorite
like,
clips of all time.
Girl.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
But I've never actually seen
So I can buy myself McDonald's.
Yeah.
So, okay, me too, girl. So, anyway. Welcome.
Welcome.
Sisters.
This is Ready or Not.
That's what we're doing here, ready or not. How was your week? What'd you do this week? Anything good?
So it's been good.
Yeah,
but
doesn't sound like it.
Well, I had a traumatic situation.
Okay, would you like to explain?
Yeah, so I wasn't expecting when I opened my email to get an email from my car leasing company with a $530 excise tax bill.
Well, you have a new car, so that's how it works. Like the newer the car, the bigger the bill.
I know, but like that just really shook me up because it just feels like every time I think that I have money, a fucking bill comes in the mail.
No, that's life, I fear.
Like I was so mad. I was so mad. So when I was driving here, I'm like, okay, this car is great, but like this excise tax bill is $585. And I could have.
You only pay excise once a year, right?
But I got my car in August, the lease, and sold the other one. And so I paid the excise tax for the other one, and I could have gotten money back from that, but Andy told me I waited too long. Andy is my friend who's the town clerk. So
I mean, it pays to know people in high places, town clerk.
Yeah.
Well, mine came here, but we moved, so it's for our old town, but I don't know if it should be for our new town, so I have to go see the town clerk and have words.
But besides that,
did you do anything for Valentine's Day? It was just
we watched some movies, and we're going to Boston for a staycation weekend next weekend to do a combination of Valentine's and my husband's 4-year sober celebration. So all we really did was watch movies and chill.
Nice.
But
Tom and I didn't do anything yesterday, except for fight. Honestly,
no, honestly,
we're being real.
No, he didn't. At the end of the night, I'm like, no, same. Let me get into it. No, at the end of the day, so
typical.
I'm hungry, so Hayden's like, oh, are you gonna get me dinner? Because, as much as I wish that he was a big papa on Real Housewives of Atlanta and could sponsor my life,
and one day when I watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, I will know.
Yeah, what you mean. We're equal with things, he buys, I buy, and it was my turn. He bought a few the last time, so I buy dinner, and then
I feel like it's never your turn. You never. Having lived with you, it's not often your turn. So for you to say it's your turn feels like it must really be.
Yeah. And then we watched Zootopia.
I got your back.
And The Housemaid. Zootopia 2, very important distinction. And The Housemaid. So I paid for those because my account, my Prime account is attached. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, Hayden's like, are you having a good Valentine's Day? And
you're like, I'm broke.
I'm like, interesting that you're saying that to me. I'm like, you're mocking me. Don't patronize me. He's like, I don't know what that means. I'll go look it up.
Well, he should know that you have to pay a $585 excise tax bill. You can't afford to pay for the Housemaid.
I woke up after that and he's like, so he ended up Venmoing me $70.
Oh, okay.
And the dinner was $90, so it's fine. But then I woke up and got the excise tax, and I'm like, fuck this. We also got a text back from our tax lady saying that they're going to be done soon.
I need to get with your tax lady.
Yeah, so I'm hoping it's good. But other than that, my day and my week was great.
I had a horrible week. You didn't ask, but I'll tell you. I had a horrible week.
Why?
Just new mom things. I feel like I've been really good at work not to brag humbly, but I feel like I'm like usually like feeling good at work, and then when I come home and I feel like a shit mom, I'm like, okay, well, I'm good at my job, so it balances out. But I've now been feeling like shit at my job because I just got a new role, so it's like just taking on more. And so that's Tom and I were fighting about yesterday, because he, of course, is like the most amazing husband. He's like picking up Declan so I can work late. He's making him dinner. Tom can't cook, so that's a big feat. He's like doing everything, all the extra thing. We are running out of propane, which if you know anything about me, this is the second time we've run out of propane. We just bought this house a month ago. And if you're Superior Plus Propane or affiliated,
Fuck you.
Okay? So we're sitting at 7% propane, which is just like with a toddler, not acceptable. So of course we were bickerbockering about that because we are the Bickerbocker twins. And yeah, so that was my Valentine's Day. So he's taking me out to dinner tonight because he feels bad about yesterday. So we're having like a little redo.
Well, first of all, I will say not to knock Tom. This is knocking literally.
Oh, Tom, just coming for you.
No, I'm not coming for you, brother. This is literally knocking all men. Like, men don't have to worry about the fear of like being a good dad and like being a good businessman.
Oh, he is an amazing dad.
Because, well, no, I know, but I'm saying
but he doesn't worry about it.
In general, like men don't ever have to worry about that. Woman is late to pick up her child from daycare. It's like, this fucking bitch, like what a bad mom, like working. If the dad is late to pick up the kid from daycare, it's like, oh my god, what a hardworking man, like fitting in his work, getting here on time. So 100%. Like I do feel like it's good that he recognizes that you are like struggling and is taking you to dinner and is like feeling bad. Because I feel like a lot of guys are just like,
I can't say enough nice things about Tom. That was my week. It was horrid.
Well, I have something to say about your week. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Oh, Chris, thank you so much. That's really nice. I would love to get a deep plane facelift, actually, like while we're on the topic of Chris. So, just pin that.
Like, there's a lot of procedures I would like to get if my wallet could afford it.
That's number one procedure. Like, I would love to just get the Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
Like, she looks fucking incredible.
Now that we're on this topic.
Oh, here we go.
Are you ready or not to get into the comment section?
I'm ready. Are you?
Oh, I'm ready. Okay. So let's get into the comment section.
Okay.
Jill Zarin.
Oh, how did that tie to Kris Jenner? Can you just talk me through your thought process? Is it because Jill also got a facelift?
Well, we're talking about plastic surgery, and I had to talk about the hypocritical video from Jill Zarin.
Oh, okay.
She attacked many a thing, but she like really questioned Lady Gaga's facelift and was like, I couldn't even recognize her. And it's like, girlfriend.
I'm sorry. Lady Gaga looked incredible. Incredible.
Like, but here's the thing. Even if a celebrity or someone comes on the screen like botched, that I'm just not going to talk about it because I don't like when people talk about me.
I also fear
and my
that,
looks.
Celebrities that have botched, and this is not Lady Gaga. I don't think she falls
Lady
in this
Gaga
category,
not botched.
But I do think that celebrities who end up with botched, procedures or botched whatever, like it probably stems from like just being picked apart for years and years and years, and they're probably just like so overdoing it because they just want to be accepted and want to be liked, and they're pushing it like totally the opposite way. So for anybody to comment on that, it's just like, okay, bitch, where's the, like, you post a picture of yourself with no filters or no.
For anybody to comment on it, but especially Jill Zarin, who's had so much work done that she's like unrecognizable.
She was on a Below Deck episode, and may I just say, monster.
Here's the thing about Below Deck. My gripe with Belle is that she won't watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, and her gripe with me is that I won't watch Below Deck.
1,000%.
But I know I need to watch it because I love everything else.
I just watched they just started Down Under. I just started the episode, and it was the Housewives of
Salt Lake City.
Oh my god, like
another
crazy
franchise you need to watch.
But you see it from the backside, obviously.
Yeah.
Anyway,
let's circle back to Jill Zarin. Hypocritical about the plastic surgery. And I saw a comment on TikTok, since we're in the comment section, and it was like, Jill Zarin has been trying to get back on TV for 15 years, and is she back
on TV?
She literally, they just announced like a week before the Super Bowl, if that, like somebody fact check me, that they were doing Golden Girls on E, which was a Real Housewives of New York reboot, and it was
on E
because Andy Cohen didn't want it, and obviously this is why we know now why. So literally it was Ramona, singer.
Dorinda?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
Sonia Morgan, Kelly Ben-Simone, and of course the Countess, and then Jill Zarin.
I wonder how Kelly Ben-Simone feels about ANTM. Speaking of Kelly Ben-Simone.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, do you think she's respectfully? I don't know what Kelly Ben-Simone feels about a goddamn thing. Like all I know is that Kelly Bensimon loves jelly beans, and
Okay, so she's a good taste. So they're going on this. They're going on what, a show?
so they were gonna have their show in Golden Girls, I think it's
Golden
called.
Girls? Are you
no,
sure?
it's not Golden Girls. What the hell is it called? Golden
with
something.
peace and love to Betty White, she deserves better than that. In her,
Well, I want to say Golden Bachelor, but I also know that's not it. It's Golden
something?
It's Golden something. Real
in
Housewives of
Women
New York
from Bravo.
reboot, and just like the comment said in TikTok, Jill Zarin has been trying to get back on the TV for 15 years, and it took her 5 minutes to fuck it up.
oh, is she not on the show
They
anymore?
fired her.
I mean, unfortunately, I think that was what needed to be done.
1,000%. Like when I watched the video, I was baffled. Like not only is she complaining about how there's no white people, she then segues.
She said that. She said there's
Yep,
no white
there's
people.
no white people. She said it was an ice thing. It's terrible. Like
Which, by the way, the Super Bowl halftime show
so
was
bad.
I thought one of the best that we've had in many a year.
Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah.
Like the detail and the thought that Bad Bunny put into it. Just
as much
like,
as I would have liked to see Taylor up there shaking that thing.
yeah. When don't we want to see Taylor up there shaking that thing? But she literally talks about how there was no white people, and then
Yeah, that's
segues
really
into
crazy.
Lady Gaga being there, and I'm like, girlfriend.
Yeah, she's. Is she? Yeah, she is white.
Yeah, I saw in the comments, again, the comment section on TikTok where I get all my news, that for someone who speaks Spanish, that he said this is what you wanted or something before Lady Gaga came out. And then it was like, oh, here's a
Oh, so
white
they're
person
saying-
singing.
Oh.
Which
Well, I mean,
I don't know. I don't speak
unfortunately-
Spanish. But the thing is, I didn't care that I didn't speak Spanish when I was watching it. All I could wish was that.
Well, see, when I
all
was
could
watching
wish
it,
is that I spoke Spanish.
That's what I was gonna say. When I was watching it, I was like, "Wow, I really wish I took Spanish instead of Latin for 4 years in high school."
And then I could
would be
shake
able
my
to
ass like
enjoy
that,
this.
or like
100%.
salsa dance like that. But like Jill Zarin's like, there's
I
no
also was
white
looking
people.
at Alex Earl.
Yeah,
I was like, Alex Earl.
Pedro Pascal.
Pascal.
Cardi B. She's like, there's no white people. It was an ice thing. I couldn't understand what he was saying. He was grabbing his crotch, like basically saying it was disgusting, like all this stuff. What she said was
Has she
vile.
ever seen a Super Bowl before, though? A Super Bowl halftime show? Because I feel like the dancing, like a lot of people are complaining about the dancing, and they're like, "Oh, it was too sexualized." The dancing. Have
Yeah.
you ever seen like? Did you see Shakira and J-Lo up there shaking it?
Well, no one cared
like
when it was Shakira.
no one cared when it was Shakira. No one
It
cared.
just-
I mean, people cared when Janet Jackson's nipple was out, but like it wasn't like this
People
big. It
only
wasn't.
cared. The people that cared, and I'm sorry, the people that went to that other halftime show, you're racist. You're
Well,
there's
the people that
nothing
went to
else
the
that
other
you can
halftime show,
say.
Kid Rock is supposed to be your like good Christian value halftime show, who's like wholesome and whatever, and he sings about underage girls.
Yeah, no, there's like
So
absolutely,
it's giving Epstein.
There's nothing else you can say. It's like vile, and like this is why Andy Cohen didn't want to bring back Jill Zarin.
Well, because Andy Cohen is a smart business.
And then there's also like
Who
Bethany.
invests in Below Deck.
Bethany also had an unpopular opinion, which
Oh, she
I
did.
saw the video.
I'm
and
not. I'm gonna say. I feel like I can say what I want here. I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of Bethany. Like I think she
I
was great
used to be
on the
but
show.
I'm not anymore.
I just think her brand now is very aggressive.
Yeah, and she said
like, cool,
They
but-
both deleted their videos after they posted them, but like people obviously saw it. And my thing is like, if you're gonna be racist, like say it with your whole chest. I think it
Yeah,
makes
just
it
say it.
worse that you delete it, because then it's like you're wrong enough for public opinion, but you still have those opinions. Like it's not, it's stupid. But hers was, I don't even remember what she said, but hers was like saying, "Oh, when is time for a political message? Where do we draw the
I saw a
line?"
turnt video of her in the shower telling
And
everybody to come for her.
It's
Did
like,
you see that?
well, yes, I'm going to get to that. So it's like, where do we draw the line? And it's like, I don't know. When our president is literally taking things off of the news that we can't see, maybe the time for a political message is a very highly publicized, very high viewership event, like the Super Bowl. But her whole video where she's like telling people, Bethany, where she's telling people to come for her in the shower, she's like, "This is who I am. If you don't like me, unfollow me." And it's like, that's what people did to Jill Zarin. They didn't like what she said.
So they unfollowed
And
her.
they fucking unfollowed her. And E didn't like what she said.
You know what?
So they fucking fired her.
You know
That's
what?
it, right?
I'll-
Because she shouldn't have said what she said.
I'll say something. I never followed Jill, and I never followed Bethany, so I'm on the right side of history with this one. You unfortunately have some work to
okay,
do.
so it's not like I was a Jill Zarin lover.
No, no,
like,
I know,
But
I
she
know.
is such a pivotal part of the Housewives, and I said in a video that I posted on my own TikTok, and I was like, it's disappointing. It's disappointing because
yeah.
she has so many iconic moments, and I think it was either Queens of Bravo or Bravo Bitches or like one of those Instagram pages that I
Yeah.
follow that said like we hold the OG like Real Housewives of New York like reruns near and dear, but like we don't need to see anything else from these women, and that's how I feel. And not all of them women, but Jill.
Not all them
And
women.
to end it,
Not all them
not all
women.
them women.
Not all them women.
Luann, Countess Lou, and Sonia. They were posting their Bad Bunny reels. I mean, Sonia was literally on like the Latino magazine cover, like, and I saw a Reddit.
That's so
I saw
Sonia
a
Morgan.
Reddit comment about Sonia being like, her only crime is that she's like a little ignorant, but she doesn't actually have like hate.
So this is the thing is like I think if Jill made the exact same video and it was just talking about either the music or she didn't like the set design or didn't like love the
Yeah,
dancing
no,
or
but-
didn't whatever, that's one thing. Like you're allowed to have an opinion, and like I think that's where people have confusion is like you're 100% allowed to have an opinion, but when your opinion crosses the line into pure racism, that's where it's no longer an opinion and it's you being hateful.
Yeah.
And like being a racist. And I think that's the problem. And like I said, like if it was a country halftime show, would I be like the number one fan screaming all these things like, oh, it's so great, it's so amazing, I love it? Like probably not, because I don't like country music.
No, I'd be like, But
I like that doesn't mean that I would be bashing the performer or how they look or what their face
or saying that there wasn't enough white people.
That there wasn't enough white people.
My
like,
God.
I think that is the craziest thing there. Like there's people that talk about plastic surgery, there's people that talk about whatever, but to say there's not enough white people that's really.
Or there was no white people and there was literally Alex Earl and Lady Gaga.
Even if she said there's only one white person or there's only Lady Gaga, like even that is still highly offensive, I find.
Yeah, and I just can't imagine
because it's just saying you're racist. Like that's what it is.
And I can't imagine being a headspace of watching anything being like, there's no white people in this, because you know what? I don't give a fuck.
No, like it's just it's pure racism to its core, which is like I feel like she has some listening and some learning to do.
Round it out full circle and put a pin in it. I've been seeing rumblings that they've hired Dorinda in place of Jill, who had spoke
Dorinda's
out.
also kind of messy, no?
Not in this way. She spoke out on her podcast.
There's some rumors about traitors that she was really aggressive and mean to Ron, Precious Angel, who went home.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know the lore, so I don't want to speak on something
I don't know the lore either, but I do know that I don't know if it's her podcast or whatever, because of course, where I get all my news, TikTok clips. In the comment section, it was her basically saying that like it was disgusting and like vile what Jill did. So they're gonna have her on there, and now
you don't feel like that was a little bit like, oh, I want to get my ass on this show.
I mean, she's thirsty, but you know what I always say, like if I was a reality star, like I'd be thirsty too.
No, 100%.
And like Dorinda clip, like she's meant to be on something.
Yeah, she's not technically an OG, right? Because she didn't start.
No,
with them.
she's not an OG. Speaking of an OG bad bitch, Cardi B. What is going on with Cardi B?
Oh, okay. Let me just tell you something. Stefan Diggs. Now, if you're listening to me, you better listen to me, Stefan, because you are in trouble here. He apparently has had so many children this year, which like, okay, you want to procreate, do your thing. And now, again, someone's got to clock me if I'm wrong here, but she and him have recently had a baby together. And she was all over the playoffs. She was all over the AFC Championship win. She was on the field with Robert Kraft.
She made me know who Stefan Diggs was.
100%. And so now she went to the Super Bowl, and the clip that they posted of her after her being on the field of the AFC Championship, like screaming, partying with Robert Kraft, like being so involved. They were like, oh, do you have a message for Stefan Diggs? And she said, good luck. And I said, well, because she's being cold.
I saw that clip too.
So
and I was like, I don't know what's going on, but it ain't good for you.
Apparently the rumors in the comment section is that she hosted this big party for him for a post Super Bowl party. And obviously they didn't win, which it doesn't matter. I still think you throw the party, but she didn't show up to the party and neither did he. And I guess the rumor now is that they split because he had a woman in the audience who he recently had a baby with. I believe she gave birth after Cardi. Now, again, check my facts on that.
My God.
But he had her front row at the game wearing his jersey and obviously didn't tell Cardi before. And so now I think that they're finito. And I just think
should be.
You know, the Chiefs had Taylor and we had Cardi, and that was like something I was really excited about because like who doesn't want Cardi on their team?
Fuck you, Stefan Diggs.
So fuck you, Stefan Diggs, for that. Although we do have Ann Michael May, which if you're on Ann Michael May talk, like let me just tell you something. She's a pleasure and a joy, and I'm happy that she's the queen of New England. Wish we had more Patriots WAG content because I feel like we don't see a lot of it. But Ann Michael, that's what we like.
The only WAG that I truly know besides Taylor Swift, which I wouldn't even call her a WAG because like she was here before that. Like I knew Taylor before Travis,
obviously,
but like I obviously support them now. Is Nicole? I don't know her last name, but she was on WAGs and she was married to Larry.
Okay, Nicole was married to Larry. I'm gonna need some more context.
She's the only WAG. Okay, we'll figure out.
I'm very deep in the WAG culture and lore. I love the 49ers WAGs. Like there's something.
I know.
Those Niners.
I always look at their outfits because you always send them to me. Like I follow Claire Kittle because of you.
Claire is very Peyton coded. Peyton, one of my sisters, one of my best friends. She's just like fabulous. Obviously, Kristen does all the design stuff. Kristen Ushek, but also Kristen Goff, who's a Lions WAG of Jared Goff, is just one of the most gorgeous women on the planet. So I think they have fabulous content, and I really do support them. Go WAGs.
Somebody else with fabulous content, who we are both obsessed with, that you have something very passionate to say. So I'm going to segue.
Oh, okay.
For you.
I'm feeling very passionately.
Tini. My girl Tini.
Okay. Let me just say something. If you're not familiar with Tini, I watch a lot of cooking shows, Tom and I.
Cooking content.
she came to like a rise of fame on TikTok cooking for her and her now husband Anton. I believe his name's Anton.
Yeah, it's Anton.
Check me on that. And she went on Gordon Ramsay, amazing man. Went on his
fabulously.
show. Fabulously.
He's known for not treating people fabulously.
No, he is. Hell's Kitchen
but you
is
know
like
what
a
I
separate.
mean. His shtick. His shtick-a-rooney.
His shtick. And so she went on that show. She did really well. She, popped off further from that. She's just had content galore. She recently went through a really traumatic pregnancy and birthing experience where she lost one of her twins. I'm not sure 100% the condition of what she had or what, all went on there. She was supposed to have twins, has now a beautiful, healthy baby, and suffered a loss of the other. The amount of bitches in Tini's comment section blaming her for losing a child, blaming her for not having a successful birthing experience, blaming her for all of these things and absolutely just picking her apart. She posted a video the other day of short ribs. Now this woman has posted a video of short ribs. Probably
short ribs are so fucking good, I bet.
She's posted it probably 75,000 times. Like gorgeous looking short ribs, garlic mashed potatoes. They look fabulous. And there's people she made an editing cut. She's been off of TikTok because she just went through one of the most traumatic experiences you can go through as a woman. And she is getting comments, bashing her for having an editing issue and bashing her for her editing being wrong. Like, first of all, editing anything as a mother, like I don't, there's women out there who are on social media that are moms, pulling content that are moms, doing all these things. Like, power to you people, because I don't know how they do it. It's
not
like
even
so
as a mother,
exhausting.
as a human being,
but as a mother, it's like an extra layer. And to come at someone for an editing issue when they not only are a mom of a little, like a baby, and also a mom who just went through one of the most traumatic experiences you can go through as a woman or just as anybody on this planet of losing a child, like you can absolutely go fuck yourself. And so that's a comment section that has been really, really peeving me the past few days, because I just am like, let this woman live,
Yeah, and I have to say, I watched that short rib video.
And they looked, you couldn't even tell the cut.
6 times, because I'm like, where the fuck is the cut? Like, I'm like, what happened? Like, what are these people talking about? Like I was expecting her to like put the oil in the pan, and then all of a sudden they were fucking done. But no,
it was
like,
a quick
what is it? I don't even know.
Little like where she cut to like the stock being poured in before the wine. Like, it's, if you're a chef,
Oh my God, shut up.
no, it's but also like if you are a person with sound mind, you can watch that video and see where it maybe went wrong and assess yourself where you should pour the wine in versus where you should pour the stock in. And I just feel so badly for her, because she's just a woman trying to live her life, and I just am like, part of me is like, get off the internet because it will give her so much more peace. But the other part of me is like, I need the recipes. So please stay on.
She should not get off the internet. All these fucking motherfucking trolls in there. Let me tell you this. Like, people,
Let me tell you this.
No, I'm so passionate about this because I love Tini. I love her story. I think she said once how like she wasn't really great at school until she started cooking, and then that was like her outlet.
She just has a beautiful
As somebody else who also wasn't great at school and then found an outlet like within liking like fashion stuff and everything like that. Like, she's just such a nice soul. Like, she is so like sweet, like just so genuine. And even if she wasn't genuine, like even if she was the worst person in the world who I didn't really like, to comment on there and be like, oh, you're the reason your baby, like literally get fucked. Like if you're, I can tell I'm flustered because I keep saying like, but if you're that person who's doing that, like I hope you don't see me in the street, because I'll catch a charge for Tini.
No, by the way, everyone would.
We love Tini. Fuck those people.
Which also just brings me on to another rant that I'd love to be passionate about. Are you familiar at all with what's going on with Frida Mom or Frida Baby currently?
No, because the only children I have are my dogs.
Okay, well, this is another thing that I'm highly passionate about. Would you like to hear what's going on?
I absolutely would, because I saw it on my For You page last night and I had not a clue.
So for you who doesn't have human children, you only have dog children, there is a company called Frida. It's Frida Baby, Frida Mom. As a mother, the products that Frida pumps out are some of the most incredible products on the market. Like, I have probably 30 sitting in the house that we use for Declan all the time, and they're amazing products. I have never really investigated the packaging, because who would investigate the packaging of a child's product? One of the taglines on the box is like referring to it as a quickie. So like all of the packaging on the boxes is like sexual innuendos, which has to do with children's
Jesus
products.
Fucking Christ.
So let me hold on. Let me actually look something up because I have my laptop here.
My tummy hurts.
U.S. baby brand accused of sexualizing children. So they're under fire basically for all of these slogans. Okay, so for the nose sucker on the side it says, "I'm a power sucker." Then for the thermometer, the ear touchless thermometer, how about a quickie? Okay, so those are some of the taglines that people are seeing. Now, of course, this article is behind a paywall, so I can't see the rest. What sparked drama, though, is they posted on their Instagram, which some people are saying it's AI. I'm not 100% sure if it's AI or not, but
AI posted it, or it was AI made?
Some people are saying AI made, so let me look it up before I actually
so it doesn't matter who the fuck makes it. If you're posting it on your page, that goes through a million people.
No, 100%. But the comment was that there was like a caption on an Instagram that was talking about threesomes in regards to the child.
You gotta be.
So yeah, the brand, the humidifier of the brand, the tagline is "I get turned on easy."
Shut up.
Yeah. So it's insane. So all of these like little captions. A nasal discharge and the package. So
I don't even want to know.
No. So like when you do the nose sucker, there was like a product picture of a baby with like white stuff on its nose, and it said, "What happens when you pull out too early?"
Oh my God.
And so, okay, yeah. So this is the other post. It's the thermometer, and the caption was, "This is the closest your husband's gonna get to a threesome. Meet the new 3-in-1 true thermometer." Which now my thought process on all of this is like, okay, so there's obviously a marketing team, right? And like the marketing team isn't the product team. So whoever's making the products probably isn't part of the taglines or part of whatever, whether it's an in-house marketing team, an out-of-house marketing team, whoever it is on those marketing teams, like those people need to be fired and perhaps jailed, because this is like products for children. So like, even if it was a product for like even if it's a nose sucker for an adult who has a crazy sinus infection, like that's still kind of inappropriate to put in the packaging.
The part that is disgusting about
it's all of it.
It's all of it. It's all of it.
And it goes through several channels of approval.
Similar, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Similar to the Epstein files, where it's a whole fuck ton of people. It's the same thing, because I work in corporate retail, and for marketing, there's
the perfect person to talk
so
about
many checks and balances, and you go a lot of the times, like a marketing team at like your big corporation will partner with like an ad agency or a creative agency,
right?
And they bring you a ton of different pitches, and you have to pick it, but it has to be approved, and it goes through a ton of people. So who the fuck?
Several rounds of people are approving this message.
Which are all these people?
Now my thing is like, I guess we can ask our comment section. Like, I guess I need to know where the moms stand, because for me, like some of the products that we use, like the nose sucker, for example, or the thermometer, like Declan's had a fever a few times, and with a baby, you have to do a rectal temperature. Sorry for grossing people out that aren't moms out there, but that's something you have to do for a baby to get an accurate temperature. So some of the other ones he has high levels of discomfort with anyone, but the temperatures have been more accurate. Like he's responded and been less freaked out by the Frida one. So I'm like, do I throw that thermometer away and have to just like torture my baby? Or
so I saw the one TikTok that I saw. I read the comments.
I need heads to roll, I fear.
I read the comments in the on the one TikTok that I saw to try to figure out what was going on, but none of them explained it. But one comment was like, can we normalize not throwing away what we already purchased and just not purchasing again? Because you don't want to waste.
That's a good way to do it, I guess.
I think don't buy anything else from them until they figure out the situation. And like at the end of the day, can people stop trying to fucking make children a sexual thing?
Children,
it's disgusting. Like, who is out there like, oh my God, yeah, sex sells. Yeah, not with fucking children.
What's crazy is like, I think about how many of these products I've bought or like moms have on their registries, and like you get the packaging and like where it's placed on the box, it's on this, like these taglines are on the side of the box. So when I'm opening a package, like I'm looking at the front, I'm just ripping it open.
Yeah, it's not even like something that's selling the product.
Well, also oftentimes as a mom, like you're ripping into that product because you need it immediately. You need it like post haste. It's not something you can just like dilly dally and examine the box. So it's like, I bought Frida because I'm going off of other moms that I know who also bought Frida and loved it and loved the brand. And now I'm like, what a piece of shit these people are.
It's disgusting. Have they said anything about it? Like the company?
I'm not 100%. I haven't been like in it enough. I've just seen like what's been posting. There's a lot of articles about it. I think they need to say something, but I also think
they do.
People need to be fired. Like this isn't like I'm sorry, we'll listen and grow and do better. Like this is they need to be fired. They need to open
an investigation and figure out like where this is coming from, and then those people also need to be investigation. Those people also need to have an investigation, because as we know, like the big head wig rich fucking people who are having all these companies who are running our country, they're the ones in the Epstein files, and it wouldn't shock me if whoever this Frida person is that is behind all this might be a part of that.
And if we turn up dead, like we have no plans to take our own lives.
I have no plans.
We have
trust
no
me.
plans. Like
I'm way
we are
too
sound
self-absorbed
of
to
mind
leave
individuals.
the world. No, all I have to say is if you already have the products, keep using them. Like we don't need any more waste in this country, but don't buy anything else.
So you think it's okay if I keep the pitcher?
Yeah, like don't buy anything
Declan loves
else.
it. You know him. He's in the bath. He's splashing and
don't buy
splishing
anything
and splashing.
else from them until we hear.
Well,
from
I
them,
also
'cause
want to
it's
start
disgusting.
researching other products of like what I can, like I
Yeah.
want to replace the nose sucker, replace the thermometer, replace all these
Yeah.
things because it's also like nose sucker in itself is like a crazy name. I just feel like we should be
Yeah.
calling that something else. But
Well,
now
the
in the
nose
context,
sucker in general is a fucking torture
in the context
device. That
of
thing
all which
freaks
came
me out.
in the context of all which came
But I get
before us,
why.
I think like
Yeah, it's
Anyway.
disgusting. It's disgusting.
anyway.
But speaking of something else that's disgusting,
Oh,
on my
we're
FYP
full
in
of
the comment
disgust and
section,
disdain today.
I saw. I don't know why, but I always.
You send this video to me, whatever it is. 'cause I feel
I
like-
think I did, but you probably didn't watch it all.
So I have to be honest with you. Sometimes you'll send me a video
Yeah.
and either I've seen it before or I flip through it, or it's like really like I can tell it's a really beefy, long, juicy one, and like I'll be like, oh, I'll go back to it later, and I'll skip over it and then never go back.
No, nobody appreciates the videos I send them, but that's another podcast.
No, I appreciate them.
No, it's
but
okay.
I don't have
I
time. okay.
always get like randomly, it'll be like a week where like my For You page is flooded with girls being like prom dresses I didn't buy and why, or like me trying on my prom dress. And like,
okay.
I love fashion, so like I'll watch them, but then they'll go away. They ebb and flow. But anyway, this girl's TikTok comes on and she's like prom dress try on experience gone wrong, and it's like
didn't
her.
outfit?
Well, no. Just wait. It's like her and her mom and sister, I think, and they're like trying on dresses. She's all excited, and then it's them in the dressing room, like jaws dropped, no background music or anything, and it's two
Over a dress?
people. No, it's two people. So another client and the owner of the store is yelling at somebody who's trying on a dress, who's obviously curvy or like honestly not obvious, because they try to act like if like you are a size 8, you're like fucking obese, you know what I mean? So I don't know what the girl
Yeah.
looked like because it didn't show either of them.
Listen, as a fatty who shopped for prom dresses, like don't even get
I
me started.
literally hold on. Trust me.
Don't even get me started.
Yelling at this girl, telling her that the dress doesn't fit her and she won't let her
get her
try
another-
on any other dresses because she needs to protect her dresses. And I
What do you
I
like? if she-
commented on it. I'm like, as a curvy girl, like prom dress
I need you to
shopping
stop
is-
yelling in the mic, by the way, because I know
Okay,
the audio's
all
gonna be
right.
busted AF.
I'm just passionate about this.
I know you're passionate, but I fear the
Prom dress
listeners' ears are not
shopping-
going to be.
Prom dress shopping as a plus size person or as a person with any like body type different from like a 00 is hard enough to go there and have a dress not fit you right and not look good, and you're trying on all these dresses and nothing's working for you is hard enough. But then to have the
Trying on anything.
owner or worker, whoever it was of the store, come out and tell you that you're not allowed to try any more dresses because she's protecting her dresses.
Well, also, like if you've ever seen an episode of Say Yes to the Dress, like there's clips for the dresses, so you don't have to zip them. Like if there needs to be altering or
whatever
tailoring
it
them.
was, like this woman, like I didn't.
Well, fuck that woman. Let me tell
Yeah,
you something.
fuck
well,
that
you
woman.
know, let me just say.
And bodies
you know how I
change.
feel. You know how I feel about prom because you have excise tax trauma. I have prom trauma, and let me just say, I know everyone has prom trauma, but not everyone has your titties came out of your dress and flashed everyone, including the police officer that was standing guard at the prom trauma. So if anybody wants to talk to me about prom trauma, okay, I can speak freely about prom trauma. But this poor girl, like, probably just is already having a hard enough time and just wants to like look cute and like feel good. Go to a different store.
Yeah, and society is fucking her over once again.
No, but like absolutely go to a different store.
Yeah,
was
no, I hope
the
she
girl
did.
who posted the video skinny? Not that it matters, but like I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Like, is this like a skinny person store? Because I feel like I think about like remember
Every
those.
store is a skinny person store.
No,
It's
I
fucking
know,
annoying,
but like
yeah.
I think about Alexandra's in Rhode Island. Shout out to Alexandra's in Fall River, maybe, which is where I got my wedding dress. But and you didn't get your wedding dress there, but I got my wedding dress there, and Mom got her dress there, and they have like a very wide range of sizes. Like they're a very inclusive store. But then I think about the stores. Like remember the store in the mall that you walked into to get your prom dress, and they were like, your size is in here, and it was just like one of
No.
those like. Wait, do you not remember
I
this?
blocked it out clearly.
I vividly remember you coming home. Maybe I'm making this up. The one where you wore the blue dress. Remember the blue dress that you
Yeah.
got? I vividly remember you going to the mall to look at dresses, and you went into a store. I forget what store it was, but it was in the Hanover Mall. Remember the Hanover Mall?
It
used to
couldn't
have
have
that
been
dress
Deb.
store. No. It was like a prom dress store.
Oh my god!
And you went in there and you said that they looked at you up and down and they said, we don't have your size here. So that's what I mean by a
Oh my
skinny
god,
person
so
store.
no wonder I'm so passionate about this.
No, you have trauma. You have excess
trauma
trauma
that I've recessed. Is that what the word is?
Regressed?
I don't know. I've hid.
But so that's what I'm saying is like there's skinny people prom dress stores, and then there's like
Yeah.
prom dress stores for the good of the many.
I don't know
and
any
this
details.
seems like a skinny person store.
I don't know any details about the store. Like it was literally like a 30-second.
Well, that's where I feel we need more details about the store.
Either way, like, fuck that lady. Like, protect your dresses. Like, you should be protecting the mental health of a girl coming in the store and saying, like, listen, I'm not sure this is going to be the right fit for you, but, like, we can try. Like, I don't care. Like, like,
contact a tailor.
Just shitty boots. And I didn't like it. And it just
shitty boots. What's that?
I don't know.
Did you just make it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
It disgusted me.
Shitty boots.
Disgusted me.
Shitty boots. No, I feel like prom is such an area of trauma for so many girls already, and like they put so much pressure on themselves. Even those videos where it's like you see the, like you were talking about, like on your FYP of like,
like which ones didn't work for me. Which, by the way, now
and they're all like the most gorgeous girls.
By the way, now that you say that they told me that wasn't my dress, like that they didn't have my size, looked me up and down, which I now remember, like that just came out of me. That year that I went to that
was your
prom
tumor year where you were the skinniest you've ever been.
Was the year after my tumor where I had a brain tumor that literally made me throw up for like a year straight. Like
You've never looked better.
Like I never looked better. I was so skinny and literally had no stomach and like
you were gorgeous.
Like so. So if that doesn't say anything about society, then being like, oh, we don't have your size, you might as well go sign up for my 600-pound life. I'm literally basically forced to be bulimic because of a tumor.
You were a size maybe 8, maybe 6.
Yeah, it was.
And they were telling you to go see Dr. Nalzan.
I'm 5'9". So
yeah, that's what I just said. You were gorgeous.
I was skinny. Fuck them.
What's her name? Hadid would have been so proud of you for the weight loss you had that year.
No, Yolanda, who only let Gigi eat almonds, would have been so proud.
Yes. No, but I mean, honestly, if I can say, and if I can just speak directly to that girl, like if anything, if you think about prom and you get sad, like just remember that there's someone on the internet who went to a prom and her titties flashed the entire prom, both of them. Dangling right out there, no bra. So just know that, think about that story, and remember that when you're thinking you're having a bad time at prom, because no one's time can be worse than that.
And there's a sister who was also at that prom that was low-key happy that it happened because she got to stay in the bathroom with her sister instead of being out on the floor.
Which, by the way, talk about parents that just like make you deal with life and like harder than anybody else. Is I called my parents. I said, my titties are out at this prom. Somebody come get me. And my dad said, okay, I'm on my way. And you know what he did? He brought me a new dress and said, get back out there. So get a new dress and get back out there.
And that prom was before I knew about my tumor, so my head was pounding, and like one of my friends had told me that my prom date was like hoping that I would like sleep with him, and I did not want to. So I was like, oh my god, thank God something like this happens. So I can sit in the bathroom because I feel like shit and I feel awkward.
Thank God my big titty sister broke her straps and flashed everybody, so I don't have to fuck this man.
But yeah, that's a great message. Put on a new dress.
Put on a new dress and get out there. To this day is like, anytime we go somewhere, he says, I'll say, okay, let's go. And he'll say, yeah, we're off, like your prom dress. And it's like not in like a cute, funny way where he's like, oh, I took your prom dress off. Like, no. It's in like your big old titties were out there shaking them things on the dance floor kind of way.
Yeah. Well, life lesson. Just get a different dress. I hope that girl feels beautiful because I'm sure she is. I don't know what
I'm sure she's like the most gorgeous girl.
Yeah.
And even if you're not, even if you're the most busted ass, broke ass bitch, like you still deserve to have a dress that fits you and makes you feel good.
It makes you feel beautiful.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say before we get into our little review here of TV? Because I'm dying to talk about some TV.
No, but I'm ready to get into TV. I'm ready.
Where would you like to start?
I'm ready to get into the TV. Okay.
I have a lot of things I'm passionate about in the landscape of TV.
All right. You know what? I'm going to do something crazy.
Oh, okay. Crazy.
I'm going to let you go first.
Oh, my God. Okay. Well, you know that I'm in my Love Island UK All-Stars era.
Yeah.
And you don't watch that show.
No, I love Love Island. There's so many things on my plate right now that it would spill over.
So right now there's a season of Love Island UK that's going on. And something about me and to know about me is I love British culture, like obsessed. I love a Love Island UK series. I love an All-Star series. We're very here for it. So in this particular season, obviously, you know how Love Island works with coupling and, you know, yada, yada. So are you familiar with Belle? She was on Anton's season with, I believe, Molly May and Tommy.
Yeah, I know Belle.
And legend and queen Mara Higgins, another one who I stan. Anyway, so she is on this season of Love Island UK, and she's had a tumultuous coupling with this guy named Sean. And her and Sean were coupled up. Then he decided he wanted to explore other things. Then they got recoupled up. Anyway, she gave him like a bunch of chances. So instead of doing Casa Amor, because it's All Stars, they did like USA Villa. And so they had people from the USA show come over to the UK and like join. So some of the people from the UK got selected to go to USA Villa, whatever. So Belle got selected to go because, of course, gorgeous girl.
So it's like cost them more, but just US.
Yes. So she got selected to go, of course, because gorgeous girl, and Sean did not. So Sean stays behind. And if you're familiar, are you familiar with Lucinda? Did you ever watch Millie and Liam's season?
No.
Oh my God, huge miss for you.
I'll
But
have
anyway,
to go back.
so Lucinda is there. This is Lucinda's 4th time on a Love Island program. She was on her regular season of Love Island. She was on Love Island Australia, and then she was on Love Island Love Island Games, which is another show that I'm not familiar with Love Island Games, so I can't begin to talk about that. But this is her 4th stint. So this is her 4th season. She came into the villa. She had hinted that she thought Sean was cute, but she's been kind of shady. Like Sammy is in there, and Sammy and Kieran are like really coupled up. I hope they win. That's who I'm voting for whenever I can vote. But so when Lucinda came in, she told everybody who she thought her tops were and like didn't say Kieran, and then she like said she was gonna she didn't say Kieran to like throw everybody off. So she's been being shady. So the second Belle hops out of this villa, she and Lucinda and Sean.
She was ready to go.
Well, Lucinda and Sean get together. So they come. So cut. So
And Sean was with Belle.
Sean was with Belle, and Belle's over on the Casa Amor side. Do you know Carrington from Love Island USA? I've never watched Love Island USA.
No.
Okay, so you're useless to me. So Carrington was really all over Belle. He's like, I'm obsessed with you. They kissed in a challenge, which I don't think that the kissing in the challenge is like really matters.
Wait, let me guess. Belle was being respectful while Sean was getting his dick wet.
Respectful queen. There's literally
Typical.
on movie night. There's literally a clip that they play of Carrington being like, I gotta kiss you, and Belle's like, nope. And the whole time she's talking about Sean, whatever. So she goes back into the villa, and when they're all walking back in, Sean and Lucinda are on the terrace. And if you know anything about Love Island UK, the terrace is where shit goes down. They also on All Stars have a secret garden where like you can go into the secret garden and nobody can see you. It's like private. So anyway, so Belle comes back and Lucinda and Sean are together, and Belle kicks off, and it's a whole thing. And for a couple episodes, it's like Lucinda's really getting like her teeth kicked in because Belle is fucking pissed. And like honestly, as she should be. Valid.
Well, valid for her to be mad at Sean, not so much Lucinda.
Well, she's mad at Lucinda because Lucinda was not being a girl's girl. Like they asked about like, oh, like when Lucinda came in, they were like, oh, like how was this or how was that? And she's like, I don't want to tell you.
Did Lucinda know her before this? Like, are they friends?
No, Belle, no.
Okay.
She knew Sammy though, and she was trifling around on Sammy. And then she brought up some weird thing about.
So then Sammy should be mad at Lucinda, and Belle should be mad at Sean.
Correct. But so Belle has been kicking off on Lucinda. Belle did kick off on Sean 100%.
Okay.
She really let him have it. She's been letting him have it for several episodes. Now, if we just left it there, Belle recoupled and like moved on, it would have been 100% like Belle is the winner and the champion here. Cut to a couple episodes later. There's another couple on the island, Scott and Leanne. Scott's also like a multiple time, Love Island All-Stars person. Like he's been around the block a few times, but Leanne is like this precious, gorgeous girl. Leanne, by the way, face card that could just absolutely eat down anywhere. Like she is the most gorgeous girl I've ever seen. And Scott knows this, but he's kind of giving like he's coupling up with her because he wants to win.
Was Scott the one who was with Miss UK in season 2?
I'm not familiar. He has like dark eyebrows.
Well, is it?
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Different Scott.
Different Scott. That Scott was on the last season of All Stars.
Not my favorite, but that's okay.
No, I know. So anyway, so Leanne and Scott have been having like ups and downs, and like he's not fully closed off, and like she is, and yada yada. So then Belle, who's like on her high horse, like doing great, and like I love Belle. I'm like team Belle all the way until this point. She then says she wants to get to know Scott. Now Leanne has cried to Belle multiple times about her situation with Scott and like what's going on and all these things, and so she's been saying like, so now she's all of a sudden wants to get to know Scott. Now, my girl Whitney said it best, and Whitney actually, like this line, she delivered this line on the episode I just watched, and like it was so articulate and so beautiful, and she should have just spoken up when she said it and said it with her chest, because I don't think people were listening to her. There was like a whole fight in the dressing room with all the girls. It was like I've never seen on Love Island before. And
sounds like I'm gonna have to watch it.
No, this is a really good season. And so Whitney said, and she is 100% right, she said Lucinda feels validated because you basically kicked off on Lucinda for doing exactly what you're doing with Scott. And then she turns to Leanne and she says, but you lost all of your moral ground to stand on when you pulled Yaman. So Yaman is from US. He's coupled up with Whitney. Whitney and him coupled up instantly when they were in Villa US. They are the cutest couple. Like he is so obsessed with her. It's so clear. And Leanne, when Scott was like trifling around, decided to pull Yaman and like took him to the secret garden, which like just taking him to the secret
garden in her mind.
No. Exactly. And so she took him to the secret garden. And so Whitney said, she's like 100% what Belle did to you with Scott is worse than what Lucinda did to Belle with Sean, because you and Belle are close, but you lost all moral ground because I'm also one of your closest friends in here, and you pulled my man into the secret garden without telling me first and just did it. So like, there's just a lot of drama. And I'm like, I wish Belle didn't do anything with Scott, because it was never going to work with Scott. Like, it's so clear that they were never going to work.
Scott was Leanne's man.
And Scott was Leanne's man. So anyway, there's just a lot of drama going on with Love Island UK right now. And I'm so here for it. And I love a good season. One thing I'll say is, like, please stop with the unseen bits. Like, I don't know who I need to talk to at ITV. I don't know if I need to talk to Maya Jama herself. Stop with the unseen bits. Every couple episodes, they just drop an episode that's like unseen bits. And it's just literally like pieces that they cut out that weren't good enough for the main episode that they put in unseen bits.
Yeah, they should have stayed on the cutting room floor.
Stop it. Okay, just give me a new episode. I know you're filming anyway. Stop it. Still am like really rooting for Belle that she turns it around, but she's kind of fucked it over. And so all I can say is like Sammy and Kieran to the moon.
No, so here's my
And
thing.
Sammy's also one of the most beautiful people on the planet.
No, so here's my thing about Love Island, and I love Love Island. Like,
I love
like,
Love Island UK specifically.
I
though.
didn't really get into Love Island until Leah, Serena.
See, I've never watched USA because
I never either. That was the
can't compare.
first season. And then I was like, okay, like, this is so good. And then I like kicked me off from there.
Right.
But like, it's hard because all of them do it. It happens on every season where it's like girl code, like this and that. And it's like the whole point of the show is to not have girl code and to have drama and like
100%.
everything else. But like, I think it works better when you have like a season 6 Love Island UK where the girls are like really tight and like really.
Season 6 Love Island UK.
That's Molly May, isn't it?
No, she's 5. I was like season 6.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. Please don't question me on this. It's
Okay,
5.
well, their season,
Series 5.
Molly May season works better when you
You know who was
are
on this season of All Star Curtis.
Ugh.
I knew you were gonna say that.
But it works better when like you're a girl gang, and like to an extent, because I think that like they have to go against each other sometimes. Like when
they
Maura
do.
Higgins like pulled Curtis,
Yes.
and like, did she tell Amy first?
I don't remember. See, that's the thing is like Belle's whole thing with Scott and Leanne was like, I'm just going to go talk to Scott and see if it's anything before I tell Leanne. Where what she should have done
Yeah,
is
she
go to
should have told her
Leanne and said,
first.
hey, I know you're going through a lot with Scott. I feel like he's been really flirty with me. I'm just going to pull him for like one conversation to see if it's anything, but I wanted you to know
Yeah.
first. And I think it would have been totally different. The other thing is like Leanne is very much saying like, none of you girls told me. Like, she's like, everybody knew that Scott and Belle were flirting and nobody said anything to me. And I just personally think like, I totally understand that Leanne's upset. It's not the other girl's responsibility to tell you shit. Like,
no.
it's Belle's responsibility to do
And
that.
it's they like if you're on that show and you want to come out like squeaky clean, I think it's like you need to
Communication is
just
key.
like communication is key. You need to like it's okay for you to pull another girl's man, but you need to tell her first. And at the end of the day, get mad at the boy.
Belle has really had like a pretty immaculate season up till now, and I do think she is communicating. I just think that was like the one thing I would have like done differently.
It's not Best Friend Island, which I hate
It's
when they act
not
like
Best Friend
that.
Island.
But like it's it sounds like they're getting their check. It sounds like they're doing what
100%.
they're supposed to be doing, and it's a great
It's an
reality
amazing
show.
season.
But
Amazing
like
season.
you cannot go onto that show expecting a girl not to be like shiesty. Like if I was on that
100%.
show and there was a girl that I was really connecting with and then she went to pull my man, I just feel like, which granted it's reality TV, so like they will kind of want you to make a scene, but I just feel like I would be like noted, not really liking this girl.
Well, so that's what
and then I'd
Leanne's
go
doing.
after my
Leanne is
man.
not- Leanne doesn't
and be
really
like,
kick off.
Go fuck off.
Leanne doesn't really kick off. But she's doing a lot of saying like, this is boring, and it's like, you kind of have to get involved to stand up for yourself, kind of. But I also do think,
Yeah,
like,
you have to
I
do what
don't
they
think,
want,
like, I
which
just
is they
want to
want
be
you to
clear,
go.
like, I don't think Belle is shiesty. Like, I really don't. I think she just like has been burned and like is not going about it the right way because she's been burned so many times that now she's like, I just have to do what's right for me. And I don't think Scott is right for Belle. So Belle, if you're listening to this, like, Scott is not the man for you. He doesn't deserve you.
Well, something about Love Island too, which I don't know if UK and US have the same producers. Do they?
Oh, I would imagine like there's some bleed over. or
But
crossover.
what we learned from season 6 of USA with Leah is that they, like Leah, Janae, Serena, and all that, like the producers, because obviously, do you know anything about season 6? Like, do you know who Leah is?
I know who. I mean, obviously, I know who Leah is.
Okay,
but-
Leah and Miguel are still together. They're literally the most perfect couple ever. But
Okay,
like,
good for her.
on that season, everyone was like rooting for Leah and Rob from Traders because they had a thing.
Oh.
They had a
Awesome.
thing, and then like Leah read him to filth because he basically was fucking around. and she liked Miguel, and the producers were trying to get involved to like
there's a lot of
get in her
puppeteering.
So
Of
like
course
we don't
there
know
is.
what's going on behind the scenes with it too.
No, I also
to, like,
think
make
that's
the
part
girls
of it.
pull people without saying things.
100%. And I also think like the producers are part of it, where they say like, oh, you should go do this, or you should go do that, or oh, go do like it's the producers are also part of it. I also think the producers are more heavily a part of All Stars than they are of regular Love Island UK, because I think All Stars, like, they are just looking, it's more drama than love. Like most times they're not going to come out of it with love, except if you're obviously Molly and Tom from the first All Star season,
like
who
every
was
once in a
who's
while
getting married
they
now.
have a real hit, like Molly May, Leah, and Miguel.
Well, season 1 of All Stars, there was 2 really big hits. There was
Season
Josh
2
and Sophie
of UK as well.
Oh yeah. Well, lots of kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had success in a lot of ways, but
Like
I think All Stars specifically, it's more drama than love, is what I think. But that's why it makes good TV. But
Speaking of more drama than love, what do you know about Amanda Batula and Kyle Cook?
oh, I know that they're getting a divorce, and I don't want to like ever dance on the grave of a marriage, because that's like really cold and harsh. But from what I hear of Kyle Cook, good riddance to this man.
No, well deserved. And my gripe now,
He slept with a fan. No, is that wrong?
it's not like 100% confirmed, but he fell asleep at a fan's house. So
He slept with a fan,
But
which is kind of gross.
it's
Unless you're Nick Jonas or Joe Jonas and potentially want to sleep with a fan, me, like 100%, I'm single.
people who are clearly not longevity Summer House fans, like have not been watching from the beginning, are mad that Amanda is treating Kyle mean. And it's so like, I'm sorry, her resentment of from years and years and years and years.
Yeah,
of
it's
him.
also a marriage. Like, it's going to
Yeah.
be some resentment.
But like, I'm sorry, watch one, like every season of Summer. Like, let me read you. I'm going to read you what he said about Amanda in this one episode.
Oh, she's got receipts.
Smokes weed and falls asleep every night. But he's a DJ and he's gone 6 months out of the year, they were saying on the show. So he isn't even home every night. So how would he know that? His apartment smells like a frat house because of her. She doesn't clean. She hoards. He had to get her mom involved to come and clean because he can't even hire a cleaning lady because she doesn't clean. Clean your fucking self. Oh, I say she's a cactus. He's gossiping to every single person but Amanda. And then when Amanda catches him and says, it's going to be on camera, so tell me anyway, he doesn't tell her. Then he calls Lindsay.
This man sounds horrible.
And he calls Lindsay, who wasn't there because she's like popping in every other weekend or whatever because she had a baby, to talk about Amanda because he's trying to get a girl on his side. And then he's like, I'm not looking to make excuses, but, and trying to blame his failing business on why he's being mean to Amanda. And then he also fell asleep at a fan's house.
Yeah, so fuck this man. And if I'm correct with Amanda Batula, she is the third little tripod leg of Amanda and Sierra and Paige, correct?
Yeah, the bed bugs.
So she's like, oh, is that what they call themselves?
Summer House,
Is
yeah,
that
the
their
bed
girl
bugs.
group
They
name?
sit in the bed, they gossip, they
The
yap.
bed bugs. Okay, well, she's the most gorgeous girl on the planet.
The coolest girl. And
Yeah, so she needs to just get out there and find a man that's going to treat her the way she deserves to
and
be
it's
treated.
really bothering me that people are like, Amanda is being so mean to Kyle.
Also,
like,
for what
shut
it's worth,
up.
isn't Summer? I've never seen Summer House, so correct me if I'm wrong. But isn't Summer House supposed to be like a show about young hot things who like go out and party in the Hamptons? Like, isn't Kyle 50 years old?
Kyle's 45.
Okay, so 50 years old.
Yeah. So he's way too old to be pulling this shit.
Yeah.
And it just bothers
Also,
me that people are watching and thinking Amanda's
Kind of
the
way
problem.
too old to decide you want to be a DJ. Actually, I shouldn't
Yeah.
speak on that because I don't know when DJs decide they want to
No,
be DJs.
Belle,
But like,
let's be fucking real.
okay. Well, I mean,
Like,
you
he's
said it.
trying to say that he needs to be a DJ to save his business, and like,
What's his business?
'cause he's going broke.
Oh, he's has a lover boy, right?
because he's going broke. And it's like, if you just stayed at home and loved your wife and like poured into the brand and like made it something a little bit different than what you had, and like read the reviews where people say they don't like it and change it, maybe your business would be good. You have this show, you make so much money off the show, it's
Yeah.
been on for so long, you make so much money off of Instagram posts, like you don't need to become a fucking
Hannah Berner
DJ.
used to be on this show and he got her fired, right?
Yeah,
like lore.
That's the lore.
So it sounds like this man sucks. And speaking of men that suck, Dakota, upcoming television that we are really excited about is Taylor Frankie Paul with her Reputation teaser for The Bachelorette. Now, I have not watched The Bachelorette since Queen Hannah Brown.
No, this is the best decision. Whoever
The
chose
synergy from Hulu here is really, really good.
Whoever chose Taylor Frankie Paul deserves a raise. Like, this is going to bring so many people back to The Bachelorette. It's been a snooze fest. I can't wait. Like, this is something I'm so excited for.
And the teaser was really, really good with Reputation.
So
like
good.
anything that has Taylor squared is going to be amazing.
so good. And I'm seeing her like playing basketball, like just getting out there. Like, Taylor Frankie Paul deserves
She
this.
played in the All-Star game, and her and Glorilla, I think. I saw
Yeah, I
clips. They were
saw.
beefing. You sent that to me, didn't you? Send that to me?
I probably did because I was
See,
like,
I
this
do
is
watch what you send me, okay?
I was like, this is the only thing in sports giving me life.
Well, I think that's really exciting. I think that'll be really great. I also think there's a new episode of Traitors that we need to catch up on this week, so we can talk about Traitors.
Me and Mom started watching Traitors after Belle, and we're right behind you.
I brought Traitors to the family.
We're on the episode before. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Pause it now if you don't want to hear a spoiler about Traitors. We're in the episode before Lisa Rinna gets sent home.
Okay, well, you have a lot of ways to go, so once you catch up to me, we can review that.
Mom keeps bothering me to like watch Traitors and catch up with it, and I'm like, okay, we'll get to it, so we will let you know.
Okay, fabulous.
And just to wrap it up, put a little pin in our episode, we're going to say what we're ready to move on from and what we're ready to keep obsessing over.
Okay, you ready to go first?
Yeah, I can go first.
Let's start with what we're ready to move on from so we can get the negatives out of the way.
Yeah. I'm ready to move on from our government covering up the Epstein files. Like, I've just been seeing so much crap on my For You page. Like, I honestly can't believe.
It's so dark and so scary.
It's so dark. It's so scary. Why are we covering it? Like, I don't care what your political affiliation is. Like, any Republican, Democrat alike, if you're in those files and there's.
Hang them.
Burn them.
Well, one thing I'll say while we're on that topic is I saw a TikTok that really did uplift my spirits in regards to said thing, that all of this darkness that's happening in the world right now, like everyone's saying like, oh, it's such a dark time. It's such a dark time. Okay, so you've seen it. Well, the people might not have. But wow, she's out here roasting me. The woman in this TikTok basically had said like all this darkness that's happening right now, like people are thinking that the world is just a dark place, but what it really is like all the darkness coming out, and the only way that we can get rid of the darkness is like by bringing it out into the light. So I really do hope that this is like just a catalyst for more change in the country and just in the world as a whole, because the Epstein files and Forge are international.
It hurts my stomach. But Stassi Schroeder reposted that, so that's why it came on my feed.
Queen.
And she commented and was like, thank God that you're saying this because I've been spiraling. And I'm like,
yeah,
same.
100%.
And that's why I'm ready to move on from people covering up the Epstein files, because it's atrocious.
I love that.
What are you ready to move on from, sister?
I am ready to move on from the hate on Tini. Like, I think I would like to speak directly to the people that are commenting on her videos. Leave her alone, okay? I don't care what you do with your free time. I don't care who else you bully. Stop bullying Tini. Like, just leave this woman alone. She needs to be able to live her life and
let her cook
and cook her mac and cheese happily.
Let her cook.
Leave her alone, and that's that. I'm 100% ready to move on from that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Fuck them Tini haters.
We stand Tini in this house.
And now, ending on a positive note, what are we ready to obsess over? Mine is the movie that we watched last night, Zootopia 2.
Oh.
It was so good. I always say there's no good sequels besides Shrek 2. It was literally awesome, and it was a message that like we really need right now in the world. And I will read you the exact definition of what the message of Zootopia is trying to like say, because I was trying to explain it.
Okay.
And I did not do a good job.
You're coming with a lot of receipts today. I like that.
I know. The point was beautifully made.
Okay.
It was the dangers of systematic racism, corruption, and the historical erasure. I don't know if I'm saying that.
Let me see the word.
E-R-A.
No, let me see it.
Erasure. Okay. The dangers of systematic racism.
Remember when she said she wasn't good at school? She found other passions.
The dangers of systematic racism, corruption, and the historical
erasure
caused by colonialism.
Yeah, facts. Like, I think that's great. We haven't watched that yet with Declan because all he wants to watch is Mulan. We've seen it 47 times this week. But
another great flick.
My son has taste.
With another great message of a strong woman.
My son has taste. He loves a strong woman.
But yes, I'm obsessed with Zootopia 2. It was so good, and it sends a great message.
I love that. I think for me right now, I am just staying obsessed with Love Island UK. Like, I cannot get enough. I want Unseen Bits to be over. I need Peacock to catch up with the UK. Like, I don't want to have any delays.
You made me want to watch it.
I know I literally cannot get enough of this season. I feel like a crack addict. I need more.
Where can you get it? Like, it's on Peacock?
You can watch it on Peacock. They release episodes nightly, so every single night, Monday through Saturday, and then Sunday is usually Unseen Bits. We are a couple days ahead of UK though, so if you are scrolling TikTok, there's going to be a lot of spoilers on there, so you just have to be okay with that. But I'm staying obsessed with that, and I don't know where I fall in the Lucinda Belle drama, but like I really do lean towards Belle, unfortunately, with that one. So we'll see where I land at the end of the season. Sammy and Kieran to the moon.
All right. Well, I'm ready to wrap up.
So
all right,
we will see you next week. I hope you're ready for us.
Hope you're ready for us.
Hope you're ready.
Bye.